What's going on, guys? Fresh and Smooth Boxing TV. Fresh and Smooth checking in. Back at y'all. We just got done this fight recap. Joshua Helenius. Let's talk about it. Before we even get into that, I just want to touch on, Anthony Joshua of his growth as a person. They asked him who he is as a person now. He said even boxing, he used to see what he used to get, what he could get out of it, and now he calls himself a family man, a businessman, and a changed person. And you got to respect that because we all go through ups and downs, highs and lows. And that's what life is. No matter what, you got to keep rolling with the punches. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So just wanted to touch on that and, just talk about growth as
Talk
people.
about the fight.
If you're having a bad time now, it ain't going to stay bad. So, and when it's good, just appreciate it because it ain't going to stay good. And that's all I got to say on that. Now let's get into this fight. Let's get into this fight.
Right. Yeah, man. Robert Helenius came in on a 1 week notice.
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him.
He was game. He was out there trying to, get rich or die trying. You know what I'm saying? Like he was gonna leave it all out on the line. He ain't got nothing. It is what it is. He's a fighter. It's what he does. I knew the fight was gonna play out the way it did. With Robert Helenius using a lot of his length and his awkwardness, his lankiness, and Anthony Joshua just not putting his foot on the gas early. He was passive. He was tight. He wasn't letting go of his punches. And that all comes from him being hurt or going to different trainers, just all the adversity that he's been going through. But nonetheless, starting the fourth round, he starts to move a little bit faster. Joshua starts to land big shots, really use a lot of his athleticism, strength that he has over him, speed even. So and then that was basically the start of the end. He started to put the pressure on him round number 4, 5, 6, and then he got him out of there in 7 with a brutal knockout. I mean, super brutal knockout. Went right to sleep. Robert Helenius. So, but yeah, they asked him what's going on with him. What's next?
Oh, let me rebuttal that. I'll say that. Well, let me rebuttal that. I got that was smooth take on it. Fresh take on it was, in the beginning I was upset. I'm looking at Joshua like, man, look at you, this big heavyweight. You can't get him out of there. Wilder did. But then I started really breaking the fight game down. And some people are slow starters. They start slow. But look how he finished. He finished stronger than ever. To me, that was the same kind of knockout that Wilder got. It's just he took his time with it. Some people just don't jump in their head first. That's how you get caught with a shot. You know what I mean? So that's my take on it. He took his time, figured him out, and got him out of there. So that's our take on that. Now let's move on to the after.
Bigger news, right? So, Eddie Hearn's working with
PBC.
He has to work with
Is it PBC?
And Deontay Wilder's promoter is someone else, right? I think it's like Lou DiBella.
Oh, Lou DiBella. Okay, we all know Lou.
So they usually they fight on Showtime PBC, but he can fight wherever he wants. I don't think he's exclusively signed to Showtime. But yeah, so Saudi Arabia, it's looking like them Saudis doing it again.
They throwing up
the money. Yeah, when I was thinking about this fight, I was thinking like where would they fight if they did fight? Like they're gonna fight in the States, where Wilder's still a name that could box a couple places, big places, but I just didn't see it how it would be bigger than them having in the UK, right? Because the UK they can put up arena 80,000, they're gonna fill it up, sell a lot of tickets. So it made more sense to do it in the UK if they were gonna fight. But now that there's gonna be in Saudi Arabia, as they even put up even more money, right? They put up even more money. So
the event will be bigger, the promotion will be bigger, everything bigger over there. So.
Well, yeah, and I don't think it would be bigger in actuality. Is more like, it is what it is. They paid the cost. You think it's bigger? Yeah. I mean, it's just Saudi Arabia as a country itself. They're just trying to kind of revamp and change the world's views about them. So that's why they're bringing out all these concerts, and they got Lil Wayne out there and Beyonce, and they're just trying to rebrand themselves as well. So they got all the money in the world.
Let's just be realistic. They got the paper to play. So they got the paper to play. They can bring the money and bring the noise, and you know what I mean. So
Either way, we're gonna watch it. Either way, we're gonna see it. How do you see that fight going?
Look, let's even get into it. This is a fight we really wanted. Like I've been wanting to see this. I mean,
everybody wanted this fight like years back. Everybody wanted this fight. It was the biggest fight to make. They didn't make it, but everybody will still be excited to see it. I would be just super excited to see it.
What Floyd say? Everything's about timing. So
sure.
I don't think they could pick a better time.
But yeah, man, super excited. It'll be hopefully in January, but obviously Wilder's trying to get a fight in himself. So hopefully Wilder gets a fight soon. Hopefully it gets announced. So we can see the fight in January and see Wilder again before the end of the year. But that's pretty much it, man.
Definitely shout out to Helenius for getting in there on 1 week's notice. That's the big thing.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the big man, the Nordic Nightmare.
Shout out to
Peace out, guys. Hit that subscribe button, man. We're gonna be up all night recapping all the fights, man.
We got all the fights
on the channel. Hit that subscribe button
and follow us on the IG Fresh and Smooth Boxing TV. We out.